Hello, what's up guys? And today I'm going to show you how to make that thing you just saw. So this is what I have already, but I'm going to just walk you through what I did. Okay, so first what you have to do is go into your new project and you add the just screenshot this real quick. Okay, once you screenshot it, you go and add it to the clip. And then you add a background. So I used this background, not that background, hold on. This background right here of the stars, you can do that too. And then once you're done, so once you add that, you go here and then you can make this an overlay. You move it to here. Okay, then you add like your audio and all that. I don't know if you want to make audio or not. So make this, and then you go into the remove background and go to the chroma key and get rid of the black. And now you have this. So first, add your first picture. So let's do, I don't know, Johnny Lawrence. So you see him, he has aura. So you go over here, you remove his background. If I'm going too slow, you can just go back to it. You can just skip back. And then you move him right in the middle, and then you have him right, and then and also you add this mouse overlay. So just take a screenshot of that. Okay, and add it, and then now you go to the chroma key right over here, and then you make it green. And you see how you still have a little green left, so go over here and hit adjust, and then you hit this right here that says HSL right here and select the green and set all these to the left, set all the little dots to the left, so to polish it up. Now you have your mouse, right? So first we're gonna move it right over here, and we're gonna add a keyframe, and whenever you want it, you go to here, and then you move it onto the right arrow. Now you have like it's clicking kind of, but it still doesn't have that click animation. So you add a keyframe, just add it. So you go here and you make a space. So there's a space here, and then you go to the next one, you add a keyframe. I'll go into the space and shrink it a bit, just a tiny bit. So now it has that, you see that click animation? Once it has that click, you go over here, have a keyframe. Depends on how long you want it, and you move another keyframe, and then you put it all the way to the left. So now you have it, so you see now you have it going like, see how it goes to the left when you do that? Then on the first keyframe, you add your next overlay. So let's do Tori Nichols, and then come over here, and then you see how Johnny Lawrence is still there, just ignore him. Go over there, and you go like that, and then you see how it's there. So on the second keyframe here, on the second keyframe of Johnny Lawrence, you add a keyframe. And then on the first keyframe, add another keyframe on the first of Tori Nichols, and then go to the right. Now watch this. Watch this magic. You see that? You see how it like flipped? And the sound effects. So basically you can just search up click sound effects, but for the click, CapCut already has it. Go over here, select click. You can choose whatever, I don't care. The sound effects are really optional, and they get that ding button. I just searched up character selection sound, and then just screen record it and then extract it and all that. So you have this, and then you just blah blah blah, and then just do the same thing over and over again for all the characters. Okay, and now to make it a pixel. So you go to the video effects, and then you come in the search bar and select pixel art. Just search up pixel art. I already have it in my search bar. And now you go press the object here, and then you hit the overlay. So now, but you see how Johnny Lawrence is still pretty blurry. So you make it, I don't really care what number you do. It just depends on what's fine for you. You just have to make it noticeable that that's that person. I think that's pretty noticeable, but that's Johnny Lawrence. Just make it pretty noticeable, and also it doesn't even matter if it's not that noticeable, because we're gonna have text for the person. So you write Johnny Lawrence, and then you would come over to the fonts, and you would go over here and then select 8-bit. Go over here and select 8-bit. You have this, and now you would move it down a bit to here. You move it down like that. And now you have it. So and when it goes like that, you move it, and when it gets to the next person, you move it to the left. So like the name like walks with the person, and do the same thing for Tori for her to have that name. So you would add the text right over here. Add Tori Nichols, my goat. Come over here, and then when she goes there, you add a keyframe, and when she's not there, you make the text go to the right. Now you watch this. See that magic? Now do the same thing over and over again for each character until you get to the character you want to edit. Then I'm not gonna really teach you how to make an edit, because if you're watching this video, you should know how to make an edit. So then you just cut it to the edit, and yeah. So and then for the clicking, or just remember, you just add 2 keyframes, a space in the middle, and then in the middle you add 1 keyframe, and then you shrink it. You can look back because this is hard to understand. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you hit that bell, like, and subscribe, and check out this edit because it's a banger. And goodbye. Guys, by the way, I forgot to say something. I forgot to say that basically at the end, when you want to select it, all you have to do is just make the mouse go to the select button and then do the clicking, which is pretty easy to understand. And then you just make it fade out, which is pretty easy. And so now you have the select. So, by the way, I just needed to add that because I wanted to make this tutorial easy to understand.